stream is live. If we could get a little checky check on the YouTube side of things. I think I fixed it. We're checking the YouTubes. Press pause. Oh my god. I fixed the audio and it took me less than 5 minutes. Isn't that incredible? That stuff usually takes me like 40 minutes. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. This was really just a ploy for pre-roll ads. Yeah, I'm gonna stop and start the stream every 20 minutes so I can just get pre-roll ads every time. All right. Thank you so much on the YouTube end of things for letting me know and flagging that. Very helpful. Again, somebody had mentioned that the other night and I forgot to look into it. So thank you. Cool. Let's jump back into it. We need to do stuff. I'm telling you, man. It is so easy for me to get overwhelmed in this game. It's so easy. But yes, welcome in Bran and Supreme Nacho. Appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out. Okay. So we need to make copper plates in order to research electronics. And in order to research steam power, we need to craft 50 iron plates. Okay, so when we craft 50 iron plates, we will be able to get electricity. Am I aware of the concept of a main bus? I know what a bus is, and I know that sometimes I was told that I should ride on the short one. But I don't have much information past that. Why am I mining stone? What am I doing? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm assuming you mean like having a main base and then having like the railways connect to other resources to bring them into the main base. Is that what you mean? If so, then yes, I do know what that is. But if not, I got no idea what you're saying. I'm at a loss, Capitan. We're just crafting up copper. Don't mind me. Look, this is not meant to be a speed run, you know? It's the opposite of a speed run. It's a slow run. Every death is a deathless run until you die. True. Way too early was with do a main bus backseating. I think it was less backseating and more like explaining the existence of something. You know what I mean? I don't think that was backseating. Personally. Oh my god, the amount of things that we can research. Oh my god, we are... I'm getting overwhelmed just looking at this list. Oh, Lord. Okay, we're closing the list. We're closing the list. We're closing the list. We're not looking at that. We're not looking at that. A main bus is a literal line of conveyors with all the basics and some slightly crafted resources on them so that you could just yoink off whatever you need for a particular resource. Oh, yes. Okay, yes. I like I said, I did play the demo of this, and I played it for about like 10 or 11 hours. And I did end up doing that. I had like the assembly lines creating like iron gears and iron rods and copper wires and stuff. So I do kind of know how that works. But yes, thank you. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we need to craft more iron plates. Can I craft another burner? Okay, we have inserters and electric poles. We have lab. That's about it. Okay, but I can craft another burner drill. Let's do that and start mining up iron. Inserters, I barely knowers. See what you did there. Maybe I'm jaded, but it sounds sus like the prelude. Nah, that is actually my brother. That's my brother talking, so I trust him. I don't know what's going on, but the game looks pretty cool. From what I've seen, again, I have extremely limited experience with this game. I just played like 10 hours of the demo. But it seems like a really cool game. It's about just like optimizing setups and like mass producing things to you know, make setups more efficient, and you're constantly kind of refining and building up your factory. So it's really cool. But I'm also gonna get severely overwhelmed. But let's go ahead and let's get some really basic automation here. I need stone for a furnace, right? Yes. Let's just get an inserter out of that chest and just insert it into a furnace. I know I'm not like linking these things up. Of course it needs power. Oopsies. We'll use a burner inserter. Forgot about that. That goes there, and then we need a chest. Excellent. Goes into there, and for now we'll just manual feed coal in, because we just don't, I can't be bothered. So we gotta put coal in there, and we gotta put coal in there. Put 20 coal in there and 25 in there. Have you tried Europa Universalis 4? Absolutely not. I have no idea what you just said to me. Okay, so we're crafting the 50 iron plates. Is there really anything we can do before until we do that? We can start getting crafted on, start getting started on a lab. It's very calm and totally not overwhelming at all. Yeah, I mean, it definitely sounds like that, considering the name is Europa Universalis. Sounds like a very relaxing game. I agree. Also, again, apologies for the eating on stream. I typically don't like to do that. But I wanted to start stream a little bit early tonight because I was excited to play this game, okay? I'll admit it. I was excited. I was saying to Becky, like, this feels like such a good stream game. And now that I'm saying that, I'm going to turn the volume down because holy Moses. Oh, we had it on 69%. Nice. But this seems like a really nice stream game because the pacing of it is kind of chill. But at the same time, there's so much depth to things that we could just go down a rabbit hole while just sitting and talking. So I think that's pretty fun. Grand strategy medieval Renaissance game with every conceivable province. Oh no, it's one of those like Kingdom Deliverance games, right? Like where you have like a map of the entire world and you can like be a peasant in a tiny village in, you know, East Shiresburg. I don't know what I'm saying. But it's one of those games. Steam power. Okay, we can set up our power now. Excellent. So we need to craft an item lab. Or not an item lab. We need to craft a lab to get that. Which is what we were kind of working toward. Any Hoosers. But we should probably go get our power set up here. Where did all my gears go? Look, guys, I needed to craft them anyway, okay? It's not a waste of resources. I would have needed to craft these things anyway. Okay? I don't want to hear it. Nobody says a word. That's embarrassing. Okay. You'll be hearing that a lot tonight, chat. Yes. Yes, you will. Okay, we need stone for the boiler. It's boiling. How much stone do we need? 5. Okay. We'll craft the boiler. And then we need to craft pipes. Just craft 10 pipes for now. And then we go up here. Oh man, that water's further away than I thought. My bias is probably going to show. I considered trains to be the absolute MVP of the game and awfully underutilized. Oh, the trains were super cool in the demo. They're insanely complicated to the point where the game was like, let's make a simple train system. And I'm like, this is just not, no, it's not simple. But they were cool. They were really cool. So we'll definitely be using trains. Okay, let's get our little boiler here. Oh yeah, we need coal. Fudge. Okay, that's fine. The cat wants food, but in battle in Baldur's Gate 3. Priorities. Okay, let's go get a bunch of coal. We'll get some iron while we're over here. That's funny because I feel the exact opposite about my spreadsheet games and streaming them. What do you mean by that, Zach? I think I missed I'm missing the context here. Was that in context of me saying this could be a nice stream game because we can kind of just like take our time with it? Is that what you meant? And the Lord said, let there be power. I consider Factorio games to be not fun to watch me play. Oh, got it. Okay. I mean, look, you guys will be the judge of it. You can very easily tell me, wow, that was boring as shit to watch. It might be. But I just feel like it's one of those games where I can actually talk to chat, right? Like I'm not constantly being overwhelmed by like live situations. And it's more just like I'm getting overwhelmed by everything else. But no, it's like I can actually pause the game or I can just sit and chill while our miners go at it kind of thing, right? So I think that's why it could be a fun game, but we'll see. I've only ever streamed architecture and satisfactory. You've streamed architecture and satisfactory? What does that mean? It also depends on the streamer and community. Chat can be fun or it can get quiet. Okay, so what you're saying, First Dog, is that this chat and this community sucks ass, and it's not going to be interesting. You can say it. You can just, you can just rip it. Okay. So we just need a bunch more power lines, right? We build power lines down to, well, we need a lab, which means we need electronic circuits, which means we need copper. Okay. So let's go make a burner drill at the copper. We need stone for a stone furnace. Okay. And we should probably set up a burner drill at the stone as well at some point. Let's just do that now. Let's just set up a burner drill for all 4 of the resources here, just so we have a little bit of passive gain on everything, so that when I come upon a recipe that's like, you need 20 stone, I'm not sitting here for 5 minutes mining 20 stone. Okay. And we got the burner drill. Let's put it there. Smack in some coal. And then let's put the burner drill there because I misclicked. Perfect. Excellent. Look at that. I'm pretty much ready to send a spaceship into space. I don't know about you guys. Oh, we had 41 copper plates sitting in our furnace. I knew that. You think I didn't know that? Yeah, okay. Anyway, time to build a lab. And time to get overwhelmed. You're gonna have the opportunity to research a lamp soon. Chat will probably really appreciate that one because lamps help us see what's up when the game nights fall. W lamp. Okay. Oh God. Oh Jesus. It's fine. We're gonna take it one step at a time, people. It's fine. I'm not overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed. Okay. Let's get that lab down. We'll plop it. Oops. Let's go ahead and give her the old schmack right there. So we need science packs. And that is just... Oh, I got an achievement! Start producing electric power by steam engine. I did that about 5 minutes ago. Oh, I guess it's because we had something to consume the power. So it like, triggered the flag. Oh, first dog is speaking... something. I don't know what that language is. Can you search and filter the technology so you're only looking at one? I mean, I can click on it and it like shows the tree. Like it zooms in on that tree. Oh my God. I need to stop clicking. I need to stop clicking. I need... Guys, it just kept going further and further and further. I just kept clicking. Oh my God. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Oh God. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to bring these power lines all the way down here. And I guess I should have them set up so that they're closer. Let me do that. This is also where my my OCD kicks in and I'm gonna want to make things perfect. And I know that I should not be playing the game like that, at least not right now. But like, I can't not, guys. You know what I mean? Like I just simply have to. Steam power, best power. Okay. Let's just craft 29 of those because we're gonna need 29 of them anyway, eventually. So I feel like we should research the mining drills first, right? Steel is good, but we don't like need it right now. I feel like the first one is mining drills, electric mining drills. We're gonna do that. There's an achievement for launching a rocket while only doing about 100 crafts by hand. Oh my god. That sounds awful. That sounds genuinely miserable. I can't even begin to imagine the pain of that. Good lord. Well, we don't... I was going to set up another boiler, but we don't need boiler right now. Because I did figure this out in the demo, that even if you have 50 boilers, they only produce the amount of power that is currently being used. Unless you have the... they're called, like, actuators or something. Like, like, they're like batteries that can, like, store the excess power and then discharge it when you need it. But... like, this steam engine isn't working at 100% efficiency right now. It's working two steam per second out of 60 steam per second. So it only works like as much as it needs to, which is honestly just me. Like, me on a daily is this boiler right now. I just work as much as I need to, and then that's it. It's the bare minimum. But I was very confused by that for a while in the demo. I was like, why aren't my boilers producing power? And then I was like, oh, it's because they don't need to. Actuators don't do that. They're just a very small piston that move. Okay, yeah, the word, it's not actuators. Yeah, Zach got it. It's the accumulators. I almost said the attenuators. You don't know what I'm saying, guys. Okay. Don't you worry, these will be electric sooner rather than later. "101 crafts by hand to be exact. Just got that one not long ago, which is embarrassing considering I first set it as a goal for myself several years ago. I can't even imagine. I would be so stressed out. Like, oh my god, I would hate it. 101 is the minimum. 111 is the maximum allowed for that achievement. They set a minimum? Why would they set a range for that? That's really weird. It just seems like something where you'd be like, less than 100. You know? Why does it have to be between 101 and 111? It's very weird. Because you have to do a certain amount of crafts to craft a single crafter? No, I get that. So, of course, it can't be 0. But again, why isn't the achievement just, you know, send a rocket into space with less than 100 items crafted? Why is it specifically between 100 and 111? It's just impossible to do any less than 101 handcrafts without mods. Well then, again, why isn't the achievement just less than 111? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing something. Maybe I'm just crazy. But I feel like it's a really overcomplicated way to explain. Avoids cheating, I guess? But I mean, are you really game proofing your Steam achievements for people who are cheating in a single player game? Like that just feels unnecessary. Dragging electric poles. Yo, did it keep the tricks and the tutorials and stuff from the demo? That's sick. It will automatically be built at the maximum the maximum connection distance. If you build electric pole by dragging along electric machines, none in range will be skipped. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So I guess I should... Achievement! Research a technology using automation science packs. Okay. Let me spread these fully out then, rather than having them overlapping. It's unnecessary. It's fine. Look at that. I'm placing them by dragging. I'm learning. Nope. And then I immediately decided to stop learning. Okay. We can make electric mining drills. We need more iron. It is literally less than 111. I don't think they made explicit that range of 101. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So the achievement itself is just less than 111, but you physically can't do it with less than 101. I gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, what do we research next? I guess we should research lamps so that we can see things. Okay. This game has a ton of quality of life to make you worry about stupid stuff less and more input output. Yeah. That's nice. I wish there was a way that I could see like all of these electric pole distances. You know what I mean? I just want to like hold shift and hover over the pole and it just shows all of the poles in the network. I'm sure there's a way to do that. And one of you guys is going to be like, actually, it's very simple. Need more poles. I probably shouldn't be doing straight lines. I don't know. It's fine. I was going to say, maybe I don't do straight lines because we're eventually going to want to build walls so that we don't die to the little gubbins. But do the monsters attack electric poles? Do I have to protect my electricity poles? In the demo, they didn't seem to target them. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're getting power, ladies and gentlemen. Very exciting. And I think on a scale of 1 to 10 in how overwhelmed I am, I'm only like a 6 right now. Pretty solid. Okay. Bang. Wazam. They do attack poles, but it's a really low chance unless the pole gets involved as collateral damage. Okay, cool. Good to know. So it's possible, but not incredibly likely. Beautiful. All right. Let's hook these guys up to electricity and then I guess start getting transport belts down with everything. And then we're going to have to set up like production lines. Oh my goodness. Oh, of course that doesn't reach. They prioritize things that actively make pollution. Gotcha. They're just trying to be eco warriors. I appreciate that. I can appreciate that. Okay. For right now, we're just gonna set up the boxes again. I'm not gonna worry too much about getting like conveyor belts and all that jazz out. How much power are we using now? Oh, still totally fine. I'm not gonna worry about setting up like conveyor belts for all of these resources. I just want to get them again like passively accruing materials as we go. But I am gonna want to set up smelting for the iron and the copper at the very least. That is something we should look to automate. But let's go ahead and craft more science packs so we can get more lamps. They really dislike gun turrets. I can't imagine why. Weird, right? Like, they should honestly just let them be. To be fair, I would also prioritize gun turrets. So would I, but I would prioritize them in the opposite direction. You know what I mean? I'd be like, nah, I'm good. Catch you later. How many do we need for this? 10? And we already put in like 4 or something, so this should be enough to get us the lamps. All right. Let's start laying out a little smelting operation here. So if we have furnaces, okay. Well, let's do. I'm trying to remember how the inserters work. The inserters can take items from both sides of the belt, but they only put items on the far side of the conveyor belt, right? So what I want to do is First of all, let's just get more iron plates down so we can visualize this. Oh yeah, we are. He's beginning to see the code. He's doing it. Look at that. We got our lamps. Gotta hand it to the biters. They are fearless warriors no matter the odds. You know, they stand up. Oh no. We're out of juice over here. I'm also gonna need to feed these. Okay, let's get more coal for that. At the very least right now we can just put a stack of 50 in there and just call it good for a little bit. We'll have to set up automation for that though. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something and I forget. Clearly wasn't that important. Slap that in there. Okay, let's get a new research going. We should probably get automation next. Don't really need logistics because we don't need the underground belts right now. Oh my god. I need to stop looking at this. I stop looking. Stop that. Yeah, I feel like automation is probably what we should go for because it's really cheap. And it gives us the assembly station and the long-handed inserter, which is nice. So let's do that. Okay, we need more copper to make lamps. We'll start making those when the next nighttime comes. But for now, let's get our iron plates and we'll make a bunch of conveyor belts so that we can start to kind of visualize what our setup is going to be. Okay. So if we come down here and get a bunch of stone to make a bunch of furnaces, I think 10 should be fine. You do need logistics to beat the game, but you're right about not needing undergrounds or splitters. One could easily get away without them. Yeah, I mean, they just obviously make things way more compact. But I feel like that's not necessary for us right now. Okay. So if we have a line of coal, and then we have a line of copper and iron, and then we have the long arm. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Underground is super nice though, because you'll end up with accidental spaghetti. Yeah, I mean, I was using the underground a lot in the demo. Once I understood how they worked and how I figured it out, I was like, oh, this is actually so nice. Okay, but we want a double line of coal. So with furnaces like this, that inserts the coal. And then how do we... Don't worry, guys. I'll figure this out. Yours truly is on the job. There's never been a case that I can't solve. Ever. Okay. So we have coal in the center. And then we have inserter. Grab the coal. Oh, wait, I got it. I got it. I've got it. Okay, I got it. So we do... Yeah, I had it right the first time. We do... iron, copper, and then we have long arm inserter. We have long arm inserter here to grab the coal out of the center belt. And then they can both feed it. Let's go! I'm doing the thing! Sheesh. Guys, just don't even worry. I don't remember what was and wasn't in the tutorial, but you're actually doing a good job of rediscovering the wheel. You know me. I'm just really good at doing things the complicated way. Okay. So where do we want to actually set this up? I think just right along this line is good. Maybe a little higher. Let's put it... We'll start it here. So we... do that, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This might be a little overkill for what we need right now, but it's fine. Okay, and then we need more belts. So this one will be iron, this one will be copper, the middle will be coal. We should start researching something else. I keep forgetting to queue these up. I think I am gonna need the underground belts here. Because we're gonna have the coal is gonna cross over the copper. So let's just start researching it now. We're gonna need more science packs. We'll start crafting 20 of those. You can technically use a longer arm inserter to carry it over a belt. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, yes. Yes, I see what you're saying. Yeah. But yeah, that would be very annoying. All right, let's go plop these science packs in the lab before I forget. Because these will be sitting in my inventory for the next 30 minutes and we won't be researching anything. Yeah. It sounds like the little baby boy is back. Where's the little lad? Yeah. Oh man, we already ran out of coal? I put 50 coal in that boiler. What the shit? Damn, dude. What the cuss? Definitely gonna need to feed a line of coal up to these boilers. But that's gonna take a lot of conveyor belts. We don't have those resources right now. Okay, excellent. See, sometimes it drains it so fast. And I don't understand, like, it's draining this coal so fast, and then it slows down. Why? Not sure why. Anthracite versus bismuth? What are you yapping about right now? Types of coal? Anthracite is a type of coal? It's not like there's a threshold for a boiler to turn on or anything. You say that like I know that. Some critical temperature where a boiler boils? Oh. Alright. Fair play. So is it more optimal to have mining drills deposit directly onto a conveyor belt? Or should I have the mining drills deposit into a chest and then an inserter takes the items out of the chest and puts it onto a conveyor belt? I feel like the second is more optimal, right? Because it gives you like built-in storage. Am I crazy? Or does it like not really matter? It probably doesn't matter. I'm probably overthinking it. If you're talking optimal, right onto the conveyor. Okay. Because inserters take power. Yeah, I guess that's true. We have lights! Hooray! The rate of fuel usage scales with the load on the steam engine. Okay. That makes sense, I think. Yay, lamps! Hooray! Is it really... Does the game actually get that dark in the stream? Because it's not super dark for me, but I know YouTube, especially YouTube, Twitch does it as well, but especially YouTube likes to compress the hell out of video. You good? YouTube likes to compress the hell out of videos and make things super dark. All right. We have underground belts and splitters now. We don't really need fast inserters. We aren't at that point yet. Let's just start doing gun turrets. It's darker on YouTube especially? Yeah, okay, that's kind of what I figured. Once you begin building factories, think of things in terms of rates rather than storage. It's not about storing resources, it's about how many you produce / use per length of time. Yeah, I feel like that was the issue that I had with it. That I had in the demo is I was like trying to store a bunch of things and create like storage, and I was like, I feel like that's not the point of this game. You're not really supposed to amass a bunch of resources. It's darker over here? Yeah, that's what I figured. So, hopefully those lamps help. Okay. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 10 inserters. And 10 long-handed inserters. Look at that. We had just enough. Oh, wait, no. We're gonna need 20 inserters because we have to take the plates out. Oopsies. Basically, store stuff you're gonna come pick up. Chest full of conveyors for building, but if it's something that is gonna get used for another recipe, just match the rates. Okay, that makes sense. Like copper wires, right? Like you're not really gonna like use copper wires for things unless it's for crafting things, in which case you might as well just go pick up the thing that's crafted from the copper wires. Right? If I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, cool. So we have the inserters, we've got the long arm inserters. The long arm of the law. And then we put these bad boys down to grab the coal. Excellent. And then we'll need conveyor belts on either side. But let's at least hook up the coal and like the iron for right now so that we can start automatically smelting those. Because we have enough copper plates that I can put off automating that for just a little bit. Cool. Are you able to like drop things from your inventory onto conveyor belts? I couldn't figure that out in the demo. So like whenever I had a box of like raw iron, I didn't know how to like get rid of it. There's a mod that makes the nights much, much darker and also allows for making nights a lot longer, even permanent. Pretty fun among the more slick and lower impact mods. Yeah, I feel like mods in this game would be sick. I feel like this would be a really cool game to mod and play modded. Okay, for now, we'll just put an insert here to take out of the box since we have excess. Okay, that is our iron setup. We just need more iron plates. This is why we gotta automate it. And then let's get this line set up. Look at this, boys. We're getting automation almost on the way. Oh, are my... Ooh, I just realized I'm not going to be able to power this setup. I have to spread these out by one more because I can't power this setup with these poles. So that's fine. I'm glad I was able to notice that now. So instead of that, we just need that. And then we can put a pole in between. So takes up a lot more space. Get better pole? Dude, I wish I could get a better pole. It's unfortunate, really. But this this circumvents that problem, at least for the time being. All right. No, that was backwards. Got those, and then we'll pick from there. Excellent. We need more conveyor belts. Keep these schmelting. Okay, now we can connect our poles. Cool. And then we just need to set up the copper line. And we'll be all good to go. Connect our poles. Take me out to dinner first. Sheesh. Okay. And then we'll put an underground one there, right? Go one more. Ow. Ow. Damn it. Okay, and then we just need to put an insert down, which I used all of our iron for. And then, ladies and gentlemen... Nope, that doesn't have power. Shit. God damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have automation. Check it. Ah. Bang! Look at that. Oh, eh. All right, we ran out of we ran out of coal in the boiler, and we instantly ran out of power. We had automation for about 5 seconds. Oopsies. Yeah, like I said, we we really need to run the coal up to this this boiler. Ooh. That boiler needs a box? Yeah. Yeah, maybe we just... Maybe for right now, we just stick a little box. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Let's just put a little wooden box with an inserter next to that boiler. We'll just put like 4 stacks of coal or something. That's a good idea. Until we get a more permanent solution. Look at these iron plates. Sheesh. See, this is when my power lines start to get all ugly, and I hate it. I want all my power lines to be symmetrical, but I can't sometimes. Okay. Make some more conveyors. And then we'll just push that to an inserter. We'll do an iron chest since we're going to be making a lot of these. Perfect. We might need a fast inserter for that. That's probably going to fall behind. It is already falling behind. Okay. I know what we're researching next. That took all of 2 seconds to fall behind. Okay, let's hook up our copper. What is this? Welcome in, Primal. This is Factorio. I know, it's not Rust. Crazy. All right, and then we got our copper going in. Is it an RTS? No. It's a what would you call this game? Like what genre of game? I don't know. I'm sure there's a word for it. Oh, we're just pooping copper plates onto the ground. Love it. Oh my god, look at these iron plates. Sheesh. I too hate ugly power lines. My solution, I have no power lines. Just run water everywhere and have a bunch of local generation. Easier said than done, but I'm all about the quirky challenges. That sounds awful. Why would you do that to yourself? Oh, that sounds awful. I mean, I guess when you have I forget how many hours you said that you have in this game, but when you have that many hours, you know, I guess you gotta do something. See, like, look at this. This is so dissatisfying that it's one away from linking it. All right, but we have got automated production of copper and iron plates, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh-wee. That's good. That only took us like an hour. I feel like that's pretty good. Okay, we definitely need fast inserters for these guys. They're gonna fall behind really quickly. Why coal in the middle belt? Why not coal on half of iron and copper belt? I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think of that. I find my solution to be way more complicated. Which, if you're new to this channel, is pretty much my MO. I do things in an incredibly complicated roundabout way, but it gets things done in the end. So welcome in, Mustache. I hope you enjoy your stay. We are all about failing optimally at this channel. Okay, we don't really... I'm going to leave stone for now. It would be nice to auto-smelt it into brick. But I'm going to leave it for now. I might regret that, but we'll see. Why is the copper falling behind, but the iron isn't? Kind of weird. Oh, this is an issue. This inserter will never pick those up. I need to swap those. The inserter needs to be there. Yeah, okay. Which means my OCD kicks in and I need to swap all of these. Don't question it. This is the issue with this game, is I am going to constantly be doing this. And it's not healthy. Miner to box is weird. That was just, I just had the box there before I was setting up my conveyor belts. So I just had the box there as a surplus. It's not going to be there long term. Yeah, because I mean we're taking out more than we're putting in, so eventually these boxes will empty, and then I'll just put you know, a conveyor in front of the miner. No ingredients. Why? Oh, because I'm an idiot. Yep, got it. Understood. Understood. All of these are backwards. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. I was like, that's weird. Why are we falling behind on production? Yep. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Moving on. Well, we can make a lot more science packs now, which is great. I'm just going to queue up 100. I don't know if we'll actually craft 100. You and I realized it at the same time, Bran. I'm sitting here, I'm like, why is this not working? Yeah, I'm just gonna craft science packs. We should get, well, we did learn the assembler. Yeah, we did learn the assembly. So let's do, hang on. Let's make a more long-term solution here. Let's make an assembling machine. Okay, so this is where I start to kind of lose the plot a little bit. Because, okay, I'm making an assembly machine to craft science packs, right? Awesome. Cool. That means I need to feed the machine metal plate, iron plate, and copper plate. Cool. Awesome. Great. But then down the line, I'm going to set up another assembling machine to make electronic circuits. And that is also going to need iron plates and copper plates. So then it's like, okay, well, now I have 2 inserters taking iron plates out of this chest. And then I need 3, and then I need 4. And like, then I'm like, okay, well, how do, like, that, I haven't figured that out. That's what I haven't figured out. So we'll see. Let's just plop it for there for right now. We'll get 4 inserters. And copper plate plus gears. Assembling machines. Total minimum for red. Oh yeah, it needs gear. Oh yeah. Yes. I see what you guys are saying. Yes, I need to make gears first. Okay. Yes, I knew that. I was testing you guys. You passed the test. Okay. So then we do inserter onto belt onto inserter to make gears. This is where spreadsheets are great. This is where I start to get overwhelmed. I won't lie to you. And then gears to that. You go to that conveyor belt. And we make an inserter for you. And then we say you make science pack. We make an inserter there and put a wood chest and power it. Okay. So we have automation of science packs. Is this the most optimal way to do it? Absolutely not, because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Load right into lab? Yeah, I should move my lab. I have my lab up here, but I should just put the lab down here. You're right. Stop with the math first, dog. Stop it. No math in this chat. Get your derivatives out of here. Spreadsheets are very not needed for this part. Just plop down some ugly mess, smirk carelessly at optimal ratios, and call it good enough. See, I can't do that though, because the ugly mess is ugly. And I don't like ugly messes. I want pretty messes. I want things to be pretty. Well, I definitely want this to go into a box first. Because I don't want the, there's a limit. Why am I crafting an inserter? What am I doing? Whatever. I want to bypass the inserter limit. So I do want a box there. But then from that box, that's why I was crafting an inserter. From that box, we can put lab here. Because you can only put 2 science packs in the lab. And I want a reserve of science packs. Wait, I can add more labs, and I should. Let me build at least 1 more, if not 2. How many? This is also something I need to figure out, like the rate of things. How many labs can a single assembling machine support? Does anybody know off the top of their head? Wait, what? I wasn't paying attention? Don't worry about it, first dog. Everything shows crafting times, but does this show consumption times? This doesn't say how long it takes to consume an automation science pack. It just says research speed 1. I don't know what 1 means. Like this, I know it says on the right-hand side. It makes 0.1 per second. So it takes 10 seconds to craft a science pack. In T, it does. Ah. What do you mean by that? Oh no, my math is wrong. It takes 5 seconds, not 10 seconds. It's fine. We'll figure it out. See, and this is also like, should I put a box here to like in the demo, I had everything going from an assembling machine into a box and then an inserter pulling out of that box into another assembling machine. So that way I always had like a backup of things, but is that necessary? Or should I just do this? Should I just go like inserter straight in? Should I just insert straight in? These are the questions you have to ask yourself. Let's make a couple more lamps. You should do something before just inserting. I mean, that's the question though. Do you? I don't know. I don't think you do. I don't think you need to. I'm so confused why the iron inserter is keeping up and the copper isn't. Is it because... Oh, it's because this box is empty now. Don't you love it when you ask questions and find out the answer, like, a nanosecond later? Like, I love asking questions like that. I love just asking something and then immediately figuring out why I'm stupid. It's my favorite thing. Okay. We should probably start researching the logistic science pack next. Or maybe steel processing. Steel processing might be important, so we can start producing steel. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do steel processing, and then the green juice. Also, apologies. I'm sitting really far away from my camera. I'm just slouched over in the background here. This is just one of those games where I just want to play it laying down. How are these doing on available resources? 4.3, 4.9, 9.9. Okay, we have plenty of resources in the area here. Okay, I guess I don't need fast inserters for these boxes. But I can add more mining drills. I think we should do that. Let's get another iron and another copper mining drill. That is 4.5k resources. This is 8.3. Connect these up. Excellent. Connect that like that for now, and then we're eventually going to get rid of that box. Buffers are sometimes good and sometimes not. They have the potential to drain away more resources toward one thing that you would have rather seen go into something else. But isn't that why you can limit the space of a box? So I can put a box and just say, hey, only craft three three thingies of iron gears, right? Like, isn't that smart? You can say no. You can say no, that's really dumb. I won't be offended. See, like, we're already not keeping up with research, and we have just 2 labs. Hence the limits. Okay, so I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna change the setup a little bit, and I'm gonna put these into a box, and I'm gonna say only craft 5 iron gears. And then we need to fix this belt. Put an inserter there, which is no longer covered by the electricity, because why wouldn't it be? Oh my god, the electricity is so uggo. It's so uggo! Oh man, I hate it. And then now that that feeds into a box and that feeds into that, now we can... Oh, I brought that one too far. Now we can put that back. Oh, yep. Gotta make things look pretty. If you ain't making things look pretty, what are you doing with your life? Even heavily limited boxes have been known to cause trouble. Those are more edge cases, not the rule. Okay. I think we'll be fine, guys. That goes into a box. That box goes into a lab. That goes into another lab. And then we get another electrical pole here. I can't wait to get medium poles. I can't wait until my pole gets medium sized. I'm sorry, guys. I need to stop. I just need to shut up. Okay, cool. So now we have a buffer of iron gears because we need to use iron gears for like crafting stuff. So that's good. Just put gears on a belt and run 2 red science to 2 labs. Should I have another assembling machine for more science packs? Probably a good idea. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Can I... No, I can't. Okay, I answered my own question before I even asked it. Nice. Where's gonna be the best place for it, though? Okay, we're gonna rip this out again. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How do I want to do this? Maybe something like that. Hang on. I'm seeing the vision. I'm getting there. Like that. And then a splitter. Split the copper there. And one path goes there, and the other path goes over here. Okay, and then we go inserter, inserter, and we do science pack. What is this? Copy paste entity settings. Shift right click and shift left click allows you to copy settings between entities. You can copy paste between assembly machine to set the recipe or between chests to set the inventory limit. Ooh, okay, interesting. That's nice. Hey, look at that. I did the thing. Did the thing. Okay. And then we go electrical pole, electrical pole. And then we need inserter, inserter. And we go that inserter, inserter. Again, there's probably a better way of doing this, but this makes sense to me. Into a box. Then we go inserter into lab, inserter into lab. Look at that. Okay. Look at that. Look at us doing things. Look at us doing things. Okay. We definitely need to replace these with fast inserters now that we have the second mining mining drills out. Medium-sized poles are excellent in my opinion. That opinion derives mainly from my impatience with harvesting trees and my habit of preserving trees too religiously. Can you not set wires through trees? Can you not set poles through trees? I'm really happy with how this turned out. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yes, fast inserters. Excellent. Okay, so now we can keep up with that. That empties up those spots. And we are back in business. Is there ever any iron that even gets to this last furnace? I'm trying to keep my eye on it. Doesn't look like it. So it looks like one drill. Oh, our electricity is like maxed out. Okay, we're gonna need to add another boiler. Or another steam engine, one of the two. It looks like one drill, 2 furnaces keeps up with one drill. It looks like, roughly speaking. I don't know if that's actually the math, but it's good to know. Wow, we're still not even keeping up with production here. Okay. Let's go upgrade our power. We need iron and stone. Okay, so we just need a bunch of iron. Small poles are made from wood. Wood is sourced from trees. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. I see what you're saying. Okay. Can one boiler keep up with 2 steam engines? Doesn't look like it. I think we're burning through a bunch of coal because we're not actually keeping up. Yeah, you see in the bottom right there, the output is not getting above like 30. Okay. So let's make another boiler. Oh, which means we need to move our poles. Oh no. Which means this whole line is going to be off. You know what that means? Oh no, that means this line's going to be off by 1. Oh no, guys. What do I do? No, what do I... Oh no, I've created a headache for myself. Why am I like this? Okay, it's fine. I'll just pretend like those are on the same line. It's fine. I will never remember. That's not gonna bother me. It's fine. Do I look bothered to you? Way ridiculous. Okay. Let's go get more coal for our boilers. Whenever you expand your mining or manufacturing, a good habit is to check on power immediately afterwards. Yes. Of course. Alright, let's just grab a shit ton of coal. This is my favorite thing. Just running down the conveyor belt, grabbing all the backed up material. Okay. We have a bunch of coal now. Oh, well, we have a shit ton in the box. Forgot. Let's just do a lot of coal for these boilers. What in the name of OCD are you doing? It's OCD! That's what we're doing. Welcome in, Adrian. I'm assuming you're talking about me ripping out my entire electrical pole line just to place 2 pipes. 3 pipes. if you stick around long enough, that will be a regular occurrence. Okay, but now we have 2 boilers with 2 steam engines. That should be fine for now. We're using like 800, 850, and we're producing 1.8 as a max. So we're not even using half. So we should be more than fine for a while now. Yeah, it's a little disappointing that we're, even after adding 2 assembling machines, I'm still only to keep up with 1 lab research. How weird. Research is expensive? True. Oh, we can show only essential technologies? Interesting. I don't know why you would want to do that. I love this game. Well, welcome in, Gene. I hope you love watching somebody who's gonna butcher the hell out of this game, because let me tell you, you've come to the right channel. Anywho, well, we can research the better polls, but I don't know if that should be our priority. A circuit network? This wasn't in the demo. What is this? What is... Oh my god. Gives you better control over your machines by interconnecting them with wires and making them react to signals. Guys, I'm getting overwhelmed again. Guys, I can feel it. Guys, that feeling's coming back. I'm getting overwhelmed. Oh, great heavens. Have we researched? Yes, we researched steel production. And I told myself I would set up a steel production line, and I just never did. Cool, let's do that now. OCD, the double-edged blade. On the one side, it's why you have nice things. On the other, it's why you can't have a bunch of other nice things. You can only have some nice things. Okay. May I be crass? I would love for you to be crass first, dog. Crass away. What do you use radars for? In the demo, it was how you got to the next level, but like, obviously that's not... What am I looking at? A Spidertron? What? What is this? A versatile vehicle capable of traversing rough terrain. It's equipped with fast-firing rocket launchers controlled by manual or automatic targeting. Can be driven manually or using the Spidertron remote. What? Okay. Let's start researching. Let's just research this. Let's just research military. It'll be really quick. Okay. We need to... What's my goal? My goal is not to have a panic attack while playing this game, Gene. That's my goal. My goal is to be able to play this game without wanting to scream and throw up. Copy and paste trains. You can copy paste between locomotive to copy schedule and color. Copy and paste between locomotive and train stop either way to copy. Okay. Don't need that. We are failing the goal. Okay. So this is also, so again, going back to, I had spoken about this earlier. This is where I start to get a little lost. So now, you know, we have our iron plate production. Cool. It goes to an iron chest. Lovely. Right? From that iron chest, we are pulling iron plates out and turning them into iron gears. Great. Awesome. Now, I also want to start producing steel. Right? So now that I want to start producing steel, do I put an inserter on this box? Do I put a splitter on this belt? Do I put an inserter down here on this conveyor line and grab it before it goes into the box? Like, this is where I start to be like, there's too much going on. There's too much for me. Like, you know? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a splitter here. New smelters? Well, I know I need new smelters. But my point is, I don't know where I should be getting the source from, right? Because if I start pulling from this box, I'm gonna... I only have 4 sides that I can pull from this box, you know what I mean? Like, and I need to make 50 bajillion things with iron plates. So I don't know. I'm gonna make, long story short, I'm just gonna make a splitter. Oh boy. Welcome in, Lapis. Been a while, been a while. The factory needs to grow. It does indeed. We need to expand. Oh, that's interesting. It's like ignoring the splitter because the inserter is like putting it past the splitter. Weird. Okay. Poopy. That's poopy. The display screens from, oh, let me research something while we talk here. Stone wall, sure. And then we'll do projectile damage. We'll start researching that after. The display screens from Circuit Network Research are pretty cool, but if you don't want your brains scrambled trying to figure it out, the other stuff can be skipped almost without consequence. I mean, I do want to figure it out, but I also don't want to throw up on stream. You know, we need to find that balance, and we haven't found that balance yet. I'm so annoyed that I set up the belt this way. Because I want to put a splitter here and I can't. I don't understand anything about this game anymore, but I know it's rampant capitalism with autism. I like both. I think that is a fantastic way of explaining this game, Lapis. You can put a splitter there? No, I can't. Because look, the inserter is just bypassing the splitter. It's not sending anything to the other end of the splitter. I can put a splitter here, but that's ugly. You know what I mean? Like, that's ugly. Okay. See, and now we need to start producing the green science packs. And I'm it's fine. One thing at a time, Evan. One thing at a time. Breathe. Namaste. We're gonna get through this. Okay. First things first, we need to figure out our steel production. Do you really need the buffer in the line? I don't know, man. Do I? I don't know. I don't need it. but I feel like I need it. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you need something, but you don't need it, but you need it? I think that's where I'm at with this buffer. He doesn't, but he wants it? No, see, you're wrong. It's not that I want it, it's that I need it. I don't need it, but I need it. You know? Like, there's a difference. There's a difference. Maybe it's because I want it, but it's fine. It's fine. Put it to the side. The buffer. Like, have the inserter go here. That's ugly. I'm telling you, man, this is not the game for me because my OCD kicks in. Oh my god. Emotional support buffer. Dude, if this is my emotional support buffer, I need to put a lot of these things, okay? I need a lot of emotional support. Oh, Christ. Okay, it's fine. Does that work? No. I don't know why I thought that would, but I really thought that would. Need versus need. See? Someone's understanding. Supreme Nacho is understanding the need versus the need. Capitalist autism is indeed a fair generalization. I think it's an amazing summary of this game. I think it's such a good summary of this game. Truly. Is it just me or are there too many subdivisions for just one process? Probably, Loppies. Probably. Again, if you don't know much about this channel, if you're new to this channel or you don't watch this channel very often, that's all we do. I just overcomplicate the hell out of super simple things, which is what this game is, by the way. That's the whole point of this game, is to overcomplicate these processes. But I really overcomplicate it. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm just understanding what this means. I just had an epiphany. Move the buffer down one. Everybody, give it up for Gene. Give it up for Gene. Holy schmoly. Gene, I don't know what guardian angel sent you, but that's the Gene difference right there. Holy shit, dude. It is mildly embarrassing that I did not think to do that. Only mildly, though. I'm not super embarrassed or anything. Oh, I don't want that. No, give me those copper wire backs. I don't want to put copper wires in there. It's not the way I would do it, but if it gets you what you want with the splitter, look, that's the way I'll do it. And look at this. Bang! We can split now. Thank you! Thank you, thank you. Excellent work, everybody. My goodness. Okay, the issue is we need coal again, which is not really an issue. We can just run an underground conveyor here. I solved the issue really quickly. Oh, this is... I need help, guys. I need help. Embarrassed that you did what? Embarrassed that I did not think to literally move these boxes down by one and it would have solved the issue. But it's fine. Splitters? Smile. We like splitters. Welcome in Random Gear and welcome in Suspicious? That's how I'm gonna read your name, and I'm apologize if that's not how you read your name. Okay, so we get our coal. Nope, I want to go this way. You shouldn't even have the box in the same plane as the belt. Everybody keeps saying get rid of the buffer. It's my buffer, okay? I like this buffer. I like it, okay? You guys clearly have never seen an emotional support buffer. Everybody needs an emotional support buffer. You can have one just off to the side. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Let's just do 2 furnaces for now. We'll do that. We'll get, what am I doing? Why can't I craft more? Huh? Oh, I'm missing copper. Hmm. There's a lot of people yelling at me in chat right now. I just looked over and there are so many people unhappy with what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, hang on. Guys, we can talk about this, guys. Wait. Let's run this back here. I am making steel. Yes, Gene. Turn the iron onto the left side of the coal belt. Okay, yes, I see what you're saying, so that I can avoid using the long-handed inserts. That makes sense. I got you. I understand. Run that back a little bit. That makes sense. I got that. The buffer is truly the most important part. Supreme Nacho understands. Thank you. I have at least one person supporting me, okay? Build splitter off to the side and add buffer and have it tie back in with the actual belt. You're not ever close to a full yellow belt throughput, so a buffer is kind of meh. I'm gonna be honest, I read those words and I do not understand what I just read. And then who else was saying something? You will need a bunch of belts pre-craft while you have the time, not when you need it. Yeah, I need to set up an assembler for conveyor belts and stuff for sure. I'm just trying to get some steel going right now. A yellow belt carries 15 items per second or 7.5 items per side. So I need like 30 smelters. Yeah, but I don't. So that I don't need 100% uptime. That's not what I'm going for here, right? I'm just going for. Oh, did that wrong, Lamau. I'm just going for. Hang on. Excellent. There we go. Got it. I'm just one. Steel. That's all I want. I just want steel. I'm a simple man. Okay, and then we get power over here. Of course, the way that I have my wires set up, they can't reach. Why wouldn't they? I'm gonna need to do the same thing. I need to separate it by 1. Gotta keep separated. Do that. That way we can power these inserters. And then these inserters go to... let's just make an inserter with a chest. And again, we'll go iron chest. I didn't put it down. and we have steel. We have steel production. Look at that. We have steel production, and no one in chat was upset at me. Not a single person was upset by the design choices I made. Problem solved. One day we'll run that box out. Okay, this box is empty, so let's fix this setup now before I forget. And before chat yells at me again. That's the main reason I'm doing it, so that I can do it before chat yells at me again. You can put 300 iron plates in your inventory and shift click on the belts to make 100. Well, true, yeah. I should just have stuff like crafting the back. You're right. That's a good idea. Just because the belts need to be made at some point anyway. Not worried about 100% uptime. I just want steel. 0 autistic creatures from chat. I know, I'm pissing so many people off with everything that I'm doing. But it's fine. Look, when not everybody comes into games as a professional, you know, you gotta learn. And we're learning tonight. We're learning. Speaking of which, we're gonna have to end the stream pretty soon here. But I do want to... maybe we set up green bottle production before we end the stream. Let me tell you, setting up green bottle production is really gonna piss people off here, because I'm gonna do this so wrong. I'm gonna do this so wrong. If there's one tip I'll give, focusing on small chunks of work helps the whole factory come together. Oh, don't you worry, Suspicious. That is the only thing I'm able to do, is focus on small chunks. The moment I start considering anything else, I get overwhelmed. I get very overwhelmed very quickly. Okay. The faucet is barely turned on. More mining, more power. I know. Like, I could add so many more mining drills and set up so much more power over here, but we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. Enjoy the spaghetti. Later, you're going to get bots and destroy this base anyways? Oh, no. Your first baby factory is supposed to go something like this. Everybody likes this. Don't worry about it. I think our little baby factory is beautiful. Okay? I think you guys are jealous of my little baby factory. Because your baby factory was born ugly and 7 ounces overweight. Okay? And my baby factory was born with hair, smiling. So, just take that into consideration. Anywho, let's piss off some more people. All right. So now we need to craft greens. So in order to craft greens, we need to craft transporter belts and inserters. Transport belts need iron plates and iron gear wheels. I'm back from dinner. Does he have nuclear power yet? Yep. I'm about to launch the rocket. Here we go. Okay. You joined us just in time, Zach, for me to piss off everybody in chat, because I'm gonna try to set this production line up, and it's not gonna be pretty. So we need transporter belts and inserters. Transporter belts, we need iron plates and iron gear wheels. So we have iron gear wheels here. So we can just pull right from here, which is great. The iron plates... See, this is the issue. We're already splitting iron plates 2 ways. So now we're going to have to split it 3 ways. And I don't know what to do. What I did in the demo was I just added another, like, inserter here and just put a conveyor belt down. But I don't know if that's how you should actually do it. Like, should I add another splitter down the line here? But then that just means, you know, this is 100%. This tile right here is getting 100% of the iron plates. Then it goes 50-50. And then it would be 25-25-50. Right? So the majority of my iron would be going to steel plate production. And then this would be getting split 25 and 25. So it would really slow down my iron gear and my transport belt production. Whereas if I put an inserter here, this becomes 50, this becomes 50, 25, 25. Right? Like, that's where I start to lose it. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to put these splitters in. Who told him about putting 2 things on a belt? Because ain't no way he did that himself. Screw you. Screw you. Somebody in chat might have told me. It might have been a man by the name of Mustache, but screw you. Look, I knew you could put 2 different things on a belt. I just kind of forgot. You know? So, you know, you might be right. The map is big enough, you can build it separately and just connect the science output. I mean, yeah, I could just set up like a whole nother line here, right? Just like set up a mining drill into another line of furnaces, but I'd say that the splitter placement doesn't matter too much, mainly just if materials get to where they need to go, that's a good place to start. I mean, yeah. You right, you right. So, I'm going to put the splitter here because we don't need a ton of iron gears. I'm already going to limit the iron gear production. So this is eventually going to get, this belt is eventually going to get backed up, right? Because we're going to stop producing iron gears. So I'm going to put the splitter on this belt. And then we're going to split that into crafting transport belts. So I need iron plates and iron gear wheels. Am I able to... No, it's 1 off. I was hoping I would be able to reach an underground belt all the way through there. I don't like that the underground belts have such limited range. Like, I want to be able to do this, but it doesn't reach. And that annoys me. Yes. It annoys me greatly. Wah. Wah. Good night, y'all. Be safe and do your calculations. Good night, First Dog. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a pleasant evening. Okay. So we need to pull iron gears from this belt along with iron plates from this belt. What is this? Bonuses. Oh. Because I researched the mining speed. I was like, what? Of course it's in the way. Of course it's in the way. Why wouldn't it be in the way? Why wouldn't it be in the way? hate everything. Okay. We are going to the spaghetti intensifies. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you for tuning in, Adrian. I apologize for annoying you. I apologize to everybody in chat that I have that I have angered with my inability to simply solve problems. Okay. Let's put this back for now. Yeah, how do I want to do this? I guess let's put the assembling machines down and work backwards from there. Maybe that's the better way to do it. So if this is my lab line, right? We have our labs going like this. Okay. Let's put the green pack assembly over here. Clear out the trees a little bit. Apologies, Bran. I've murdered your forest. Okay. Let's do that. And then we can... do this. All good. Okay, we have that going to there. That going to there, and then we can have inserter into assembly machine there. Right, okay, so that solves the gears. Now we need to solve iron plates. We need to get iron plates from down here up to there. So maybe let's do splitter on this side. And run them down like this. I think that works. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. Add some more inserters. Add some more power lines. And we tell it to craft transport belts. And then we have an inserter taking it from here and putting it into a buffer, but we're only going to fill... let's just fill 5 slots for now. Okay, so we have transport belt crafting. Cool. Let the dark pastas flow through you. Yes, the spaghetti. I mean, it's spaghetti, but it's really satisfying to look at, right? Like, it's really pretty. Okay. What else should we research? We need repair packs at some point. I mean, I can research weapon shooting speed. I'm just going to queue up all the things that only take reds. Just because we can't research with greens yet, so we might as well. Let's do that. Okay. You might say it's satisfactory. No, wrong game. Rewind. Halfway there, but we're not is the thing, because now we have to craft inserters, and inserters are way more complicated. Because now we need iron plates, iron gear wheels, and electronic circuits, and electronic circuits need iron plates and copper cables. Ah! It's so much. See, and the transport belt is already not getting a lot of iron. So if I split this conveyor belt again to split it into making electronic circuits and then split it again into making inserters, now I'm making like one inserter every like 40 seconds. You know what I mean? Like, how do I solve that? I'm splitting the line too much. But I need to. Cook more iron? Does that solve the problem though? I mean, if I cook more iron, I can turn this into a fast inserter. And I guess that solves it. More mining, more power. Okay, let's get more miners down. Not those kind of miners. Get your head out of the gutter. I'm not going to put an extra one on copper because we're fine on copper right now. The power in mining and smelting must grow. Unless your belts are saturated, you can always cook more. Okay, that's an interesting way to think of it. So like right now our copper is saturated because our buffer is full and we're not crafting. The only thing we're using copper for right now is the science packs, which is about to change because we're going to craft electronics, but the mine shall grow. Oh no, my pole is in the way. Guys, look away. Oh, it pains me to do that. It looks so ugly. It looks so ugly. Just look away. Just look away. Don't look. You can't make me look. Okay. Do I just send it and add another one? We're just sending it. What's our power production looking like? Like half. Holy smokers. Okay. Yeah, now we're actually getting to this last stone furnace in the line, which we weren't before. Oh, here it comes. Here comes the big money. Oh, yeah. All right, so yeah, now there's no point in adding more mining drills because we're getting a backlog. Our furnaces can't keep up with it. Okay. I guess I should also limit this, right? We'll do that. We'll just do the top row. We don't need that many science packs, or maybe we do. I don't know. Yeah, so now there's no point in adding more mining drills. More furnaces or better furnaces would be the next upgrade, which we'll be able to get once we start producing the green packs. What we can do is we can change this to a fast inserter now, I think. So that it can feed these belts faster. That means we are going to lose our buffer here because we're going to be taking items out faster than we're putting items in. Because the limitation is not these inserters, the limitation is the furnaces. So I guess while we're here, because we have room, right? We have room to add one more furnace. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just add one more furnace setup. Cool. So it's still not going to keep up with the mining drills. We're good on the mining drills now. But we just increased our iron production by quite a bit. Our copper production we're way oversaturated on. So that's fine. Okay, so we're starting to get a backlog here, which is good. We have a massive backlog here, which is fine. We are not getting a backlog on the gears just yet, but we will once we fill this up. This OST is always nice to listen to. It is very peaceful. You're right. We're going to need more belts than that. Let's do the whole top row. We're going to need a lot of belts. Okay. Yeah, so now we need to craft electronics, which now that we just increased the iron coming into this belt, now we can split this belt. So let's add a splitter here. And then we can what do we need again? Sorry, I keep forgetting. Iron plates and copper. Okay, so we need copper. We need to grab copper from this line here. What's gonna be the easiest way to do that? Putting a splitter here. Yeah. And then we can go conveyor. Conveyor, underground conveyor. Ooh, the spaghetti is really intensifying now, guys. Oh, no. The spaghetti is intensifying greatly. Okay, so then we have... Now, let's do an assembling machine down here. With copper wires. Okay, so now we're making copper wires, and then we insert her into wooden chest. With more power lines. How's our power production? Okay. Doing okay on power for now. And then we go... We could probably heavily limit these. Then we go inserter onto a belt. You guys are going to hate me, but my OCD is yelling at me. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to move this down by 1. That way these belts are in line. I know. I can hear you guys yelling at me. Wait, I literally just said my power is fine. God damn it, we ran out of coal in the boxes. Bringing over a shit ton of coal. I can feed, now that we have a bunch of conveyors, I can actually just feed that coal line up here. Maybe we'll do that next. Then we need to jumpstart the machine. Just time to build a belt to the boiler. You read my mind. We're we're hand feeding coal still. Yeah, I mean we have plenty of transporter belts. Let's do that. Let's do that before I forget. And how do I do this again? Output priority left with the filter being coal. Right? And then only coal. Yeah, yeah, look at me go. Oh, but now we're missing there's gonna be iron here that never gets processed. How do I solve that? By putting the splitter here. Yes. And I set output priority to the right. Indubitably. A masterful presentation. Sheesh. Okay. Let's go uppity, 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 uppity. And then overty, 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 overty. I did it again, guys. I apologize, but you know I have to do this. Like, I don't want to do this, but I'm sorry. Oh, we're about to pick up a lot of coal here. Oh, there it goes. Yep, okay. My character is really jittery. Okay, we're gonna go backwards. We're gonna go backwards. And he's learned why you start from the destination. Ladies and gentlemen, this is learning. We are watching learning in real time. Should have laid ghosts. Oh, I forgot you can do that. Yeah. I forgot that you can lay like ghost tracks. That's really helpful. I'll have to remember that. Will I remember that? Probably not. I'll try. I'll try to make you proud. Most long-term players use at least one arm that runs off coal to kickstart the power plant in case you run out of coal. One arm that run... Oh, like a burner? One of the burner inserters? And you just keep that full of like a stack of coal just as like an oh shit moment. Makes sense. You guys aren't proud of me for figuring out the filter on the splitter? No one said, "Wow, you're so smart. Wow, you're so handsome." Nobody said that? Fine. It's fine. See how it is. I'll just take my victories elsewhere. And look at this. We can run along the belt now to travel even faster. No, because then you tore it down just to save 3 pieces of iron in it. Look, efficiency, you know? Efficiency, it's fine. That was clever to use the splitter like that. Thank you, Suspicious. Thank you. Someone admires my ingenuity. One steam boiler is good for 2 steam engines. I had one boiler hooked up to 2 steam engines and it was falling behind. I don't know, maybe I'm just dumb. It's entirely possible. It fills off the belt, but you can keep power running ragged instead of a full shutdown, giving you time to correct the issue. Oh. Oh, I see what you're saying, Mustache. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the demo doesn't tell you that the splitters have filters. I figured that one out myself. I know. Hold the applause. Hold the applause. Okay, anyway, going back to business. Copper cables. We can heavily limit these. We need power there. Copper cables go there. The arms have filters too? Yeah, I know the arms have filters, but I haven't really found a need for that. I guess if you're running dual belts. Huh. I guess what's happening is the coal is getting split here before it reaches the inserter. Will it solve the issue if I just move the inserter to here? But now we have the same thing where I'm going to be missing out on 5 iron plates. No! My beautiful solution! It wasn't beautiful. I'm so sad. Or a sushi belt? I have no idea what that means. They used to not have filters, and there was a special filter inserter, but now they replaced it. RIP filter inserter. Rest in peace. Shall be missed. Look at the steel production. Sheesh, dude. My God, we're cooking on the steel. Okay. Oh, I forgot to change the color of our guy. We gotta be yellow. Hell yeah. Oh, a nice gaudy yellow. That's what I like to see. We're doing really well in those red packs. Okay, so we have belts. That's really awesome. What was I crafting here? Wires and plates into electronics. We go double inserter. Select the recipe. Okay, so now we have electronic circuits crafting. I can't wait to research the bigger poles. Oh my God, I'm gonna rip out all of these poles. I'm gonna revamp the whole electrical system. I'm gonna be so annoyed. Okay. So now we have electronics. We have electronic circuits and conveyor belts being crafted. Now we need to craft inserters. Context clues. What do you think a sushi belt would be? I don't know. A conveyor belt that has fish on it? I don't know what that means. Like a sushi belt, just like a circle? Just making an infinite loop out of a conveyor belt? Why would that solve anything? Oh, you mean looping this belt back on itself? So that those plates get unstuck? Is that what you mean? I think I see what you're saying. Also, that was gonna annoy me. That was gonna annoy me. I don't know how I didn't see that earlier. A sushi belt has a bunch of different items on it, like how there's a dozen different rolls going around a sushi place. Oh, filters are used to pull off the right thing. Oh. I feel that a sushi belt at this point would be a lot to take in. That's pretty advanced. See, this man understands the limitations of my brain. This man gets it. Okay. I wasn't telling him to build one, just why you might want filtered things. Yeah, no, I get you. That makes sense. Okay, so now we have electronics and we're crafting inserters. So we need iron plates and iron gears again. So I need to split these again. What if I do this? Can I fit? That's totally backwards. Excellent work. No, I can't fit a splitter there. Okay, but I can fit a splitter down here. Sushi belts are terrible unless you're using circuit network with high level competence. Well, you lost me on a high level competence. Okay. So I can't split this belt here, which is sad. I can split the belt here. And go this way. Okay, hold up. Let him cook. Let him cook. You can use an inserter to a belt. What do you mean? Oh, like here? Grab an insert. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, so we can just grab off of this line. We don't actually need to use a splitter. Yeah, so grab that. Okay, cool. And then bring that up here. We're gonna bring this underground to this side. Okay, and that gets us our gears. Cool. So now we just need to split. Now we need to grab the iron. Off of this belt, which I can do. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. From here. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's doing it. Isn't it just incredible to look at? Like, isn't this just the peak of human efficiency right here? Tearing out your forest. Sorry, Bren. Okay. And then we go bang. Bang, bang, bang. We bang that there, we bang that there, and then we... So let's just shift this over one. And then we bang that there. Chef's kiss. We're just doing a lot of banging right now. It's fine. Okay. And then we craft inserters. Oh my god. I just simply cannot express to you guys how much he is doing it right now. And I am that he. I am He-Man. Alright, and we have inserters. You're first. Carry on. I really want to put a belt here, even though I don't need to. The fact that I'm putting the stuff on the ground annoys me. and I cannot explain why. It just simply annoys me. Oh, we're using gears faster than we are, faster than we're producing now. Okay. What about a chest? I cannot explain to you why I need something there, but I need something there. I know it's not necessary, but it's necessary. I'm gonna put a conveyor belt there because it looks cooler. Is a chest cheaper? Yes. Does it look as cool? No. How are the mining? Okay, we still have plenty of. Yeah, we still have plenty of backlog. Okay, our copper is way. Yeah, okay, so everything is oversaturated, which is fine. We'll upgrade our smelting system once we get the better poles and the better furnaces. We'll be able to like quadruple the speed of this because we'll be able to put these next to each other, which makes us add more furnaces, and then we're also going to upgrade the furnaces to better ones that smelt twice as fast. So it like, it's fine. I got, guys, I got this. It's fine. Stop panicking. Okay, so now we have inserters and belts. So we need one more assembling machine for the, what's it called? Brain! The green packs. Holy shit, dude. I could not figure out how to say what I wanted to say there. Say what you wanna say. I am so sorry for how I'm acting in tonight's stream, guys. It's awful. Why have we stopped producing? Oh, yes, our gears. Yeah, so our gear, our iron gear wheels is the shortage here. If you don't have anything there, the circuit gets dirty from the ground. Can't have that. This man understands. This man understands. And a chest is just too busy, you know? Like, why would we put things in a chest when we're just going to take things out of the chest immediately? You know? You could argue that we're doing that with every other chest that we have here. But my argument would be, shut the hell up. It's a good argument. Okay, so now we can craft green packs. And we craft the green packs. And we power it. And holy schmoly. Ladies and gentlemen. We have green pack power. We've done it! We've done it! The power poles are devolving into cobwebs. Don't remind me. It's the first thing I'm researching when we get once we finish these I mean, I guess I don't even need it. Like, do I need to research heavy armor? Not right now, but again, I'm just gonna research everything that has the green research packs. But yeah, we've done it. The main issue with lack of gears is a shortage of iron again. The buffer is empty. No, it's not a shortage of iron, because this inserter is running at pretty much full speed. Every once in a while, it's not keeping up, but this inserter is running at pretty much full speed. It's the crafting. Oh no, I think I see what you're saying. Suspicious. You're right. It It's not the crafting. It's... If this was a fast inserter, the crafting would be able to keep up, right? But this can't be a fast inserter because we don't have enough iron plates coming into it. And we don't have enough iron plates because our furnace setup is not good enough, right? Our mining setup is fine because the belts are oversaturated. It's the furnace setup here. Becky has come in and is yelling at me that it's bedtime. Chat, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm getting it. He's understanding. Look at what I achieved, though. Look at all this.
Wow. I just, there was no yelling.
You are not getting caught on the mic at all.
There was no yelling.
She screamed her head off. I had to mute the mic when she did it. It was crazy.
I literally calmly knocked on the door and I said, bedtime.
No, she came in and
What is mother
like all hell broke loose. And I never muted the mic quicker. It's crazy.
Okay, well, you have to make your sandwich for tomorrow. You have to feed Ash. You have to put your laundry away.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not doing that tonight. I'll do that tomorrow. I forgot about the laundry. I have to go take it out.
Yeah. And you need to potty out.
Fair. Okay.
And oh, you were supposed to do the dishes.
Okay, I'll do that tomorrow too. But look what I achieved in the meantime.
Such a long day tomorrow on your birthday.
Look at what I achieved.
You're gonna leave it for tomorrow?
Look at what I achieved in the meantime.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Game over, man. We just hit the game. We just hit the game over screen in real life. Oh no. All right, time to game for the next 3 hours. I just heard her in the other room go, no! Yeah, we are gonna have to end the stream here. But we achieved what I set out to achieve. Look at everything. We managed to get green packs and red packs fully automated in 2.5 hours. I think that's pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that. I am pretty proud of that. I think next... Oh, I realized that First Dog redeemed push-up time on the Twitch side of things. I still haven't figured out how to a way to do that on stream because my camera doesn't reach down that far, so I can't show myself doing push-ups anymore. I need to figure that out. I'll do the push-ups though, First Dog. I know you're not even in stream anymore, but I'll do them. I'll have to tune into the next one and see how far along you get. Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely gonna stream this more in the future. Again, if you know anything about this channel, I really do just kind of stream whatever it is that I feel like playing at the time. So there's no guarantee that the next stream will be Factorio. It very well could be more Rust. It could be, hell, it could be Hollow Knight, because we gotta finish Hollow Knight eventually. One day we'll finish Hollow Knight. But we just have so many games going on right now that something will be streamed, right? Something will be played and something will be streamed. What that something is, not entirely sure, but we're gonna have fun doing it. So, like I said, I'm proud of the progress we made tonight. Next time we stream this, we're gonna have to fix our furnace setup, which means we're gonna have to research. Let me just queue it up already. We're gonna have to research advanced material processing and electrical energy distribution. Those are going to be the next two things. That way we can get medium poles, so medium poles can reach all of the inserters in the setup here. Looking at it now, I actually don't think we need medium poles, but it's fine. We want to research that eventually anyway. And we need to make the steel furnaces to cook things faster. Once we start doing that, then we can add more drills to get more iron. This one's actually almost out. We'll have to shift some of these drills eventually. These guys still have plenty because the copper is backed up. Oh, look at that. We're flying through our radar research. And then we'll actually start using the green packs here. We have a lot of red packs as well. They call it Factorio. Enjoy your dreams filled with transport belts and inserters and the soothing rumble of mining drills. Dude, the mining drills, not gonna lie, actually soothing. Like, that's a nice sound. Let's just all sit and listen for a second. Hang on. That's nice. That's good. The animation on them is also peak. Yeah, I mean, the animation, all of the animations in this game are so good. Like, even the assembly line, it's hard to see because I have the alt screen up. But, like, the assembling machines also have just, like, such a cool animation. It's so cool. This game is sick. It's sick. Okay. But yeah, that is gonna do it. I'm delaying. I'm putting things off. You heard the woman. I have a lot of things that I need to do before I go to bed. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is Factorio. So thank you everybody for hanging out with me this evening. Let's go ahead and swap over our. Oh, we finished our research. Hooray! We'll swap over here to a full cam. My hair has gotten more crazy throughout the stream. I don't know how that's possible. It was already a mess. What is, I need a haircut so bad. Holy shit. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So thank you everybody for hanging out with me in the stream tonight. Super awesome stream. A lot of people coming in, hanging out. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Love the lurkers. Love everybody chatting. Having a nice and active chat just makes stream way more fun and way more enjoyable. So I really do appreciate it from everybody. Next stream will probably be tomorrow. We'll see. It is my birthday tomorrow, so we'll see. I'll probably end up streaming because I just play video games. That's how I'm going to celebrate my birthday. Becky and I are ordering pizza, so you know, nothing too crazy. So I'll probably end up streaming. We'll see. Again, what it is, I'm not entirely sure. It might be Factorio, might be Rust, could be any number of things. So keep an eye out for that. But with that being said, that's all I have for you this evening. So thank you everybody so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day or your night, wherever it is you are. And I will see you again in the next stream. See you everybody. Thank you.